31 million small businesses in the US. And if we look at small 401ks, there's only 500,000. So there's a tremendous opportunity to create those new 401ks.
So today I'm joined by Josh Forstater. He's SVP of Strategic Partnerships at Vestwell to discuss why in the world hundreds of millions of dollars is being poured into this space and what advisors need to know, more importantly. So Josh, what do you think makes this such an appealing space to be a part of?
Thanks, Deanna. I think that for a lot of fintechs, 401k is a huge opportunity because while those of us in the industry think a lot about the challenges in the fee compression up market, for these fintechs, they're instead looking at the addressable market among small businesses. And if you're a tech provider, at the end of the day, your advantage is efficiency and ability to streamline things and price really, really low to compete. And the end result of all of those things is that there's a tremendous opportunity for these companies in terms of adding new 401k plans to the marketplace, as well as servicing some of those smaller clients or emerging corporate clients out there.
I think that's great. And one of the points that you've made before is talking about the new business and distribution models. Can you talk a little bit about that and how these offerings are different from the traditional offerings?
Yeah. So I've always thought that really what fintech represents is taking code that historically lives behind some administrator. So you went and you had to go to a bank teller and they had some piece of proprietary software that they played with, but you as a user, you could never touch it. You had to go into the bank branch. What fintech represented is democratizing that and giving that so that a sponsor who employs a bunch of people could set up a 401k right on the portal so that somebody can go and set their investments or change their lineups or request a loan or distribution right on the site. And that's true whether we're talking about 401ks or whether we're talking about doing maps instead of using Rand McNally. And so that's come to the 401k. And what it introduces is new distribution and sales models. And so gone are the days where you necessarily have to sit face to face in a conference room with the investment committee. It allows for a segmentation of the business that never existed before. There's a big difference between the very deep, extensive consulting needs that so many TPAs do a great job providing, and what some other folks need, which is they need essentially QuickBooks for 401k. And so technology allows folks to pick and choose what they want, how they want, when they want it, and how that appears on the screen. And that's what's so exciting, I think, to investors pouring money into this space and to advisors and small businesses who are buying into these solutions.
Why should advisors be paying attention to this and considering, the advantages of fintech providers versus some of the other ones? What should they really be thinking about?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of advisors who are really forward thinking because the reality is that in the wealth world, you've seen a tremendous amount of technology introduced through InvestNet, with Tamarack, through Smart Asset for lead generation, and through other tools. And so within 401k itself, I think as fees compress, advisors need to be thinking about how to expand their practice. And the only way to do that is to go to a new market or a new approach. And what fintech represents is an ability to take a small business market that wasn't very profitable and create a really efficient model that you can scale to a lot of plans. You absolutely have to know who Vestwell is, who Guideline is, who Human Interest is, what the other providers coming in the market like Smart Pension are, and why they exist and how they can help your business or how they're trying to disrupt your business. Because if you're not doing that, then someone else is, and that puts you at a disadvantage.
Appreciate you taking some time today to talk about these topics, and thanks so much for joining.
Thank you so much, Deanna.